Welcome to the Expenditure Cycle, purchasing to cash disbursements. Now, what is the Expenditure Cycle? It's a recurring set of business activities and information processing operations associated with the purchase of and payment for goods and services. In other words, it's what it takes to purchase and pay for goods and services. So the primary objective of the Expenditure Cycle is to minimize total costs of acquiring and maintaining inventories, supplies, and the various services the organization needs to function. Management can achieve this objective through the four basic expenditure cycle activities. These include ordering, receiving, approving supplier invoices, and cash disbursements. A fun, easy way to remember these four activities is to remember to order REISs for approval and cash. Order REISs for approval and cash. And the REISs are ordered in an X, representing the expenditure cycle. We'll now review an example of the expenditure cycle. Remember the law school and J-Dogs? Well, after the law school placed its order, J-Dogs needed to make sure it had everything necessary to fill that order, such as enough dogs, buns, and special sauce. Oh, sweet nectar. Let's watch the expenditure cycle in action as J-Dogs orders additional buns from the bakery. First, J-Dogs places an order with the bakery. After that, the order is processed, the buns are received, and at the end of the month, the bakery sends an invoice. Now, before that invoice is paid, it must be approved. Once that goes through, J-Dogs disperses the payment for the buns. Sounds easy enough, but there are several threats that could happen throughout this cycle. Some general threats to this cycle are that J-Dogs could gather inaccurate or invalid master data. Or during the cycle, there could be some unauthorized disclosure of sensitive information. Or maybe they are losing or destroying valuable data. And there could be poor performance throughout each process. Now we'll go over some specific threats to J-Dog's expenditure cycle. J-Dog's purchasing clerk could be ordering from a bakery that has lower quality buns so he could get a kickback. Or J-Dogs could accept items that were never ordered. They could also make duplicate payments for the same order. Well, that sums up our overview. In the following videos, we'll talk about the process, threats, and controls for ordering, receiving, approving supplier invoices, and cash disbursements. But in the meantime, remember to order REISs for approval and cash.